But yeah, the cleaning, oh my goodness. Which game? Say it again? No, I have not heard of that, actually. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh. Hello. Yes. Oh, like that? Oh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's, wow. That's all that for free? For the free? What is it called? Oh, where winds meet. Yes, I have seen it actually. I've like wanted to download it, but I was like, nobody's gonna play with me. And I was like, I did like, it was so interesting. Maybe because I already have Diablo. Maybe. Okay, let me talk to this guy again. Oh, and I need to pay attention to this dialogue. This is lore right here that's happening. Hold on. What's Flowey saying? What's Flowey saying? Hold on. I unlocked the chain the day I came here. Yeah, I know it burns your eyes because you didn't have eyes, so now you have eyes again, and then it burns because I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. What? Oh, yeah. But I came to... It's okay. Flowey speaks too fast. Or maybe the guy is just skipping too fast. Didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king. Only hoping I went for me. I went away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Chara. I found, of all people, she could make me feel whole. She failed. Haha. Oop. What do you mean failed? What does that mean, Flowey? Oh. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Chara, you might not believe this, but I decided I wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. Oh. I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. That's crazy! No! But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn. No. I thought I don't want to die. Then I woke up like I was all a bad dream. Back in my save point. Oh! Bars. He's still talking? Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let the world continue. But as long as determined I live, I will go back. He yapping. Yapatron 3000. Jesus Christ. Bro's talking and talking and talking. Okay, he's still talking. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing for a while. As time repeated, people approved them themselves. Wait, what did you say? They run flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing for a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. Damn, Flowey. It's all started because I was curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. Haha, what an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickles that stand around and... Wait, what did you say? Have not happened, haha. You of all people just know liberating is acted like this. At least we're better than those sickles that stand around and watch it happen. And those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Oh! Oh! Why are they coming for me? Why are they coming for me? What the hell? Nowadays, even that's grown tiresome. You understand, Chara? I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've erased everyone. I've killed everyone. I've pleased everyone and I killed everyone. I read that wrong. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogues. I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you. Okay. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my wait. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Shara, your determination, somehow, it's even greater than mine. Okay, makes sense. I just have one question for you. How did you get back to the rooms from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you where she left and decided to give you a proper burial rather than her She must have taken you when she left and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? He's still talking. It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of all of these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. There's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish. I got an ad. Oh my goodness! In the middle of the dialogue. For my phone! Sorry. Let's free everyone. Then... It's from Undertale. This... No! I'm sorry. Well, I had been entertaining a few ways to... But seeing you changed my mind, Shara. I think it's... If you're around, just leaving the surface world doesn't seem too bad. Oh, so... Wait, so in the end of the... We don't even need to leave to get them time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them. But he just won't. I know he'll do it for you. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. So basically, Flowey, right? Flowey, which is Ezreal, he's trying in the genocide route. He befriends the player at first, and then he starts opening up to them, and he's like, "I've been in here so long. I'm the same way as you," because in a way, Flowey and the main character Frisk, they're kind of two sides of the same coin. Because they both grew up together, and then whenever the human died, because the Frisk, the main character, she was always a human. She fell in there, and then the king and the queen started raising her as a daughter. And then whenever she died, Azrael died as well. Yeah, so the king and the king and queen lost both of their kids. And then they've been in the pacifist route, we learned that Flowey was made because they were they needed something that was soulless. But they needed something that was soulless for them to put somebody's soul in it, right? And then you learned all of that through the lab, and then in the pacifist route, you fix that, right? Like, you go back and then you free all of the lost souls of the monsters in the underground, and then Alphys goes back on her mistakes and blah, 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 blah. But in the genocide route, which is the one that I'm watching right now, Flowey tells him his side of the story, and you side with him. So you guys are both now trying to destroy the world and take the power of the souls to your guys' selves and go to the human world together. Azrael and the main character. Well, they're trying to get through Sam's now, because Sam's is the last fight before the king. So the main character is now fighting Sans. Well, no, he's just fighting on his own. But Flowey can't fight. Like, he can, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And then, ooh, the music. Hold on, I need to fix my AirPods again. Well, since it's a fight, I can actually go do something in Diablo now. Because I don't need to watch. I don't need to read the fight. Okay. So. Okay, since I have no side missions anymore, I'm gonna do the campaign missions. In the game, yes. IRL, no, I wish. But my level's too good. I'm too good. No, literally. I have to sell a bunch of shit, actually. I should probably do that before I go do the mission. Necromancer. Yes. Barbarian. Yeah. Barb is cool, but like I used to play Necromancer when I was a kid in Diablo 3, right? Yeah, I'm too good. And then is there a there's no jeweler here. Oh my god. It's fine. And then like literally, because I can literally play almost all of the other classes that are in Diablo and Baldur's Gate, just Necromancer and Spiritborn I can't. So I was like, I'm gonna do Necromancer for the sake of old days. Diablo is D&D related, yeah. Well, because D&D is, as I think I told you this before, but D&D is just a blueprint, right? And then Diablo has more of a unlinear storytelling, as well as like, it's very much of a grindy game, right? And Baldur's Gate is way more story driven. Yeah. So Baldur's Gate, you're literally watching the story unfold in front of your eyes, and only like a few choices are going to differ, right? Diablo, you're going to watch the whole story unfold in front of your eyes, but you pick how it happens. because because of the difficulty system as well as the mission system. So yeah, go ahead. There's no specific D&D story. You can always the D&D is just like the world that everything takes place in. That is the world of Dungeons and Dragons, right? So the story of Diablo, right, is the story of the war amongst Lilith and another a light angel that I forgot his name because I low-key, he's hella mean. Yeah, and it's basically Lilith trying to take over the world as she does, and you guys are actively fighting against it. But with the whole, like, Diablo is a game that's meant to go on forever, right? Like, you can finish the main campaign, but the story is still not gonna be done. Because there's always going to be new, like, seasonal stuff. There's always going to be new classes adding. There's always going to be new DLCs. So, Diablo is really just, like, the game that you play and then it's basically, it's like, I would say that it's somewhat like League of Legends, but it's not, because it's not match based. So it's basically like, it's a lot of reading, a lot of you doing your own shit, and your campaign, like, for example, if you join my game and we do the campaign missions, we're gonna do my campaign missions. And then we can still do the seasonal stuff in the map, but we need to have a specific level overall to be able to even do them. So yeah, and then where Baldur's Gate is like, when you're done with the story, the game is over and you need to restart it. There's only so much you can actually do in Baldur's Gate for you to be able to see all the different ways that the story happened. Uh-huh. Yeah. Go ahead. So, in Baldur's Gate, what you can change as a player is how the story unfolds, right? You don't change the story. The story is still going to be the same at the end. The mind player is going to do whatever he needs to do, and and then, yes. And then, so basically on Baldur's Gate, you just, like, you can choose whether you follow one stuff along or whether you agree with something or whether you follow one, because you have two main paths you can go down in Baldur's Gate, which is the Dark Dirge path and the normal, the casual class path, right? Which is the good, the cool, that you save all of the druids and you don't side up with the camp and all that. So those are the two main choices that you have. You either are a good mage or you're a bad mage. And then you either do stuff for yourself or you do stuff for other people. In Diablo, it's your story, you make it, you do the dungeons, and you literally just, like, do whatever missions. And the storytelling of Diablo is very, very minimal. It's literally just a couple cutscenes as you go on and as you proceed. And literally, mainly of the shit you go through is dialogue boxes. Everything. That's literally all you see is dialogue boxes and missions. Like, you're never gonna have, like, a continuous cutscene and like a whole bunch of stuff telling you stuff about the game. That's not how at the start, yeah. But then after that, you're on your own. No, because it takes well, they're canon, they all exist, but they just focus on different people. Because their story, yeah, their story is towards a different purpose in Baldur's Gate. Yeah. No, no. Like you might hear it mentioned, but like she's not relevant there. I get it. I get it. No, yeah, but Dungeons and Dragons is literally like they pick for you to follow a linear storytelling, you have to pick a campaign. So the Diablo campaign is one singular campaign that you just follow through with all of the games. And then there's games like Dragon Age that's literally one game and then you just play and then you finish the story, and then there's Baldur's Gate that also has a linear storytelling in its own universe. So the like every time you see D&D based games is literally Souls game. Think about a Souls game, it's not always going to be from the Dark Souls. It's not always going to be from him. But it's the style of game that they take after his style. So it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. So literally like D&D is a world. And then each campaign has their own single story that focuses on a very small capacity of what that world has to offer. Yeah, pretty much. That's where the table D&D comes from. It's literally like, but that is like a lot of reading and a lot of already having that skill before, because making a campaign in D&D, like for you to be able to be the campaign master, you need to think about every single thing that can possibly happen with them. You need to write it down. All of that's written down. It's crazy. I'm getting ready for the gym now. It is. It is. I got invited to play D&D face to face once, but it was with my sister older friends, and I wasn't old enough at that time yet, so I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah. It was too much of a kiddie for them. They didn't know I knew ball. They didn't know I knew ball already. They didn't know this was my Diablo 4 was literally my first ever game that I actually stuck to it. No, I'm probably gonna come back. Cause we're gonna do lower leg today, so it's probably not gonna take too long. Yes. That's true, I need to. I'm gonna stop the stream and then close the game, do all that.